There's a match I've got to ask you about, an event, because this is where it all started for me. So SummerSlam 1992, you and Kona Crush had a one-on-one match. Obviously, your old Demolition partner, you'd go head-to-head at Wembley Stadium.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, do you have some memories of kind of coming over to London for that show? Because that show has such a special place in the fans of, in the memories of UK fans.
Well, I never ever thought that I'd be wrestling Crush. And when Vince said, he goes, Barry, he says, how would you like to wrestle Bryan Adams Crush at Wembley Stadium? I said, I would be honored to, because one of the greatest things in wrestling is when you wrestle your friends, And it was like when we wrestled the Road Warriors, I grew up with those guys. I wrestled Kurt Hennig, grew up with him. It's so much fun to be in there with your friends and goof around and joke, because you have a really good time in there. And that's how me and Crush were. We had a really good time. It was actually kind of, pretty nervous, because Wembley Stadium, what was there, 70,000 people or something? I can't remember what it was. That was the big show, one of the biggest shows that I've ever been on. And here I'm wrestling my old partner, and he's no longer a green wrestler. He's a professional wrestler. And I remember we were in the locker room, and I said, Brian, you have to press slam me. And he said, Barry, I can't press slam you. And I was 300 pounds then, And he says, oh yeah, I'll help you. You'll get me up there. So he had me up in that press slam, and I'm looking down at him, and I said, you see, I knew you could do it. And he started kind of laughing when he threw me. But that was one of the memories I had with him, when I'm up in a press slam, tell him, you see, you did it. And he started laughing, and he couldn't hold me up anymore. He had to slam me. So that was pretty fun,
And I remember that moment so well. I mean, that moment's immortalized on a trading card that I've still got at home. I remember that shot of him having you up there. Yeah, no, incredible. And of course, your job, going back to what we said earlier, your job is to make him look good, isn't it? He's a pretty new character trying to introduce this Hawaiian monster of Crush, and your job is to make him look like exactly.
Yeah.